What's good, y'all? Welcome back. It's been a minute since we've been in the YouTube joint, but we're here. But we're gonna start off with the New Year's Siege tier list with Snake. Where's my drink at? There we go. With Snake in here. On this list, I don't have I don't have Snake's sprite on here, but we're gonna put him where he deserves at the end, of course. Got the sparkling ice water in here. Let's get it. Okay. Hope y'all doing good. For anybody that comes through on the Twitch chat, I appreciate it. Or watch the upcoming YouTube video, I appreciate that as well. All right, here we go with the ads. Let me cut this short off real quick. This same ad gonna be playing over and over. But here we go. All right, so we'll just go right down the list. So here right now, I have S tier for, the broke ops. Maybe not broke, but in my opinion, the strongest. And this is gonna be a ranked tier list. This is a ranked tier list, not pro league, because we don't play pro league, we play ranked. All right. So first of all, we got striker. Right off the bat, I'm already thinking either S tier or A tier. I'm thinking either S tier or A tier. Because striking can do everything, right? He's got that nice LMG, which is what I run. He's also got, I think he's got the M4. He's got it, all the utility. Striker is nice. I can already tell this is about to be real difficult. This is about to be real difficult. Whether if y'all have any questions if this is going to be ordered or not. It's going to be semi-ordered, but we'll figure that out as we go. But striker, I'm gonna put striker in S tier. I'm not gonna lie to you. Striker is cold. Striker, like he's well-rounded, very flexible operator, which can do pretty much anything. A lot of times in ranked, people ban thermite, ace all the time. So you got that hard breach. You got the frag grenades. I mean, he's got good weapons. I mean, and I really value flexibility in this game. So I'm gonna put striker in S tier for now. Sentry. Sentry is the defender version of striker, but the utility on defense is not as strong as one on offense, in my opinion. Then again, Sentry has the C4. She's got the shotgun for the rotates. Rotates very good. She might be S tier too. Sentry's nice. For now, I'll put her in A tier though. Good gun. She's got the commando. Very strong gun. I forgot what the other weapon is. But yeah, Sentry is nice. 2 speed, 2 armor, as well as striker. So Sentry's cold. She's up there. Sledge. Oh, I'm missing a tier. What's going on? Should be D tier. D tier for doo-doo. No, I'm playing. There we go. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Hold on, my bad, y'all. I'm messing this up. Just gonna do this. C tier. C. D. I got like 15 tiers on here, bro. Ain't about to be an E tier, it's just doo-doo. Delete row. Alright, A, B, C, D. Yeah, Sentry's up there. Sledge. He's alright. Sledge is alright. Good gun. The L8's nice gun. Sledge's gadget is good. It's very flexible. Pretty good, but it's not very meta. The L8 strong weapon. I think he has the AR too. I don't know actually. 2 speed, 2 armor. Good. I think before he was 3 speed, but then they remade him as 2 speed. No, Sledge is pretty solid. Pretty solid. Thatcher. I'm gonna put Thatcher A tier. With the rework of Thatcher again, I think Thatcher's now 2-speed, 2 armor again, like he originally was. EMP grenade, the new EMP gadget is nice. It's a lot more flexible. You can EMP from the top of from the roof. You can stay real safe. Very strong operator. Thatcher's A tier. And he's also very easy to use, and I feel like in rank, because there's not that much coordination. Ease of use is very important, I feel like. And Thatcher's easy to use. He's got that DMR, which is broken. He's also still got the AR 53 or something like that, and the L8 too. So 3 good weapon options. All right, we got smoke. We got smoke. I'm gonna put smoke A tier. So for my S tier, a lot of them are gonna be operators that you probably might need. You're probably gonna need, but not necessarily need all the time. But just super strong. Smoke is almost S tier. He could be S tier. You could argue him being S tier, and I wouldn't even be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that. S Smoke is very flexible. The shotgun, best shotgun in the game. High stopping power. Pins it to your chest. SMG-11, very nice secondary. Strong. Smoke canisters, they deny bomb. Which even though like the meta is really not about planting bombs, it's just all about fragging. It's still nice. It's got the barbed wires, which I like barbed wires. 2-speed, 2 armor, super flexible operator, and I value flexibility though. So smoke is up there for sure. Mute, easy S tier. I don't really got much to say about Mute. They try to nerf him, but Mute is Mute. Same toolkit as Smoke, except for he got C4 too. They gave Mute C4, and he's back to 2-speed, 2 armor. SMG-11, don't really got to say much about that. Smoke, Mute's busted. Ash is one of my favorite operators to play, but honestly, she might be kind of B tier at this point. She used to be up S tier, but like now with the nerfs to her weapon, even though I still think her weapon's very good, or I just like to use it. But I still feel like this is also rank, so rank's all about fragging. And I feel like Ash, she has a small hurt box, so she still swing people easily. 3-speed. She might be low A tier. We'll see. Top of B tier, but low A tier for now. We'll see as we go on. We'll change these orders. Thermite. I think Thermite's S tier. He's always banned. I feel like he's probably better than Ace for the most part. We'll get to that discussion when we get to Ace though. But Thermite, they gave him a secondary shotgun, which is kind of wild. He doesn't need that. He's got 3 breach charges now. Still 2 armor, Still 2 armor, 2-speed. Still 2 armor, 2-speed. Yeah, that's crazy. Good gun, the 5.56, one of my favorite weapons. A strong, solid weapon. Can't complain about it. Thermite's up there. Castle, C tier. C tier. One of my homies, he's a Castle praiser. I'm not on it, bro. I mean, he's decent on some sites, like on Clubhouse, gym, bedroom. He's pretty strong. He's pretty strong on Oregon, top floor, kids. He's decent. He's pretty flexible. He can make rotates with a shotgun. UMP, one of the worst weapons in the game, is trash. It shoots like paper. But he can make rotates, and the castles are decent. They're okay. They can help destroy some utility, which can be all right. But again, it's at the end of the day, especially in rank, it comes down to killing an opponent. And Castle not really killing anybody, really. His gun's doo-doo. Easy to use. So I'll give him props on that. I wouldn't put him over Sledge. Easy to use though. So I do value ease of use, but he's decent. He's not trash, but he's not great. Pulse, he's out of the meta. He's not horrible, but he's just not really being picked that much. And when you do pick Pulse, people know what you're going to do. You're going to play below the side on coach line. You're going to play below, whatever side and Pulse people. Also has the same problem with Castle. UMP is trash. Gun is doo. Probably the worst gun, one of the worst guns in the game. They need to give Castle, at least Castle, and Pulse ACOG back on that gun because it's trash. But Castle they both got the shotgun. I think the shotgun's underrated. Shotgun's kind of nice. So Castle, he's also going to be C tier. He might be. No, I'm putting not Castle. Pulse D. I'm going to put Pulse D tier. And just keep in mind, D tier doesn't really mean like garbage, because a lot of these operators aren't really garbage. They're just worse than others. Some are worse than others. And Pulse is definitely an out of meta pick. You can always pick a better operator than Pulse for the most part. But he's not horrible. He's not horrible. Twitch, she's A tier. She's definitely on the top of A tier somewhere. F2, without even looking at the statistics right now, one of probably top 3 best weapons in the game. Broken weapon. Just disgusting weapon. Twitch herself, 2 speed, 2 armor, good. Twitch drone, nice. Twitch drone's nice, get rid of the gadgets. We like that. If you're picking Twitch, you're a serious player. Well, maybe not a serious player, but it's a good pick. Twitch is, a lot of times, you really can't complain too much about Twitch. Her gadget's pretty good, again. Twitch is A tier. Twitch is definitely A tier. Monty. So I value shields a lot. Shields are really good. Monty's S tier. Better than Striker. Yeah, Monty's S tier. He's got hard breaches, which I don't know if he really needs that. He's got a big shield. Best shield, like rate of interest in shield. I don't know if he's the best, but we'll see. Big shield, so he's fully extended. If he plays how he's supposed to play, you really can't kill him. Good distractor. Monty's nice. You're shooting his shield, you can't hit him. Yeah, he's a big distraction. Good for plays. Pretty good for rank, too. Very good for rank. He's S tier for a reason. He's up there. Doc. Before I would put Doc, Doc was up there swinging around with that ACOG. Somewhere up in A tier, but now somewhere in C tier, bro. Especially with some of these new ops with the rework of Dokkaebi. Then again, I think Doc's better than what most people are saying, because he can heal himself and other teammates after the Dokkaebi call, so you can just let your phone explode with a Dokkaebi call and just get Doc. So I think that is decent, but I don't know. He kind of fell off for some reason to me. Rook's even worse than Doc, but Rook has the C4. Some of my PC homies, they think Rook's pretty good. I wouldn't even say he's pretty good. I'd rather have a Castle or Rook. I don't know, to be honest. He can help you revive sometimes, but really, come on, this is a one headshot game. A lot of times, if you get down, you can count more than not that you're going to get finished off. That said, again, I forgot to mention for Doc as well. Good weapons, solid weapons. The MP5, solid weapon. Huge hurt box though, bro. Huge hurt box on these operators. MP5 good. P90 nice too. C4 for Rook, which is nice. I'm gonna put him above Castle for now because his weapon's better. I don't know if Castle has C4s or not. I don't know. Doc has the bailiff. I don't know if Rook has a rotate option though. Oh, he has the impact, but you have to use the impacts over C4 though. They're all around the same level, whatever. I don't really care too much. I will say Doc's still probably a little bit better. I will say he's still probably a little bit better. I will say he's probably a little bit better. Glass. Hey, Glass is nice. Y'all are sleeping on Glass. He might be better than Ash, bro. Low key. I'm gonna put Ash top of B tier for now. My bad, I'm texting in the little group chat. What was I? Sorry. Yeah, Glass. I think Glass is pretty nice, bro. You put those smokes down, you're slamming people through the smokes. He's quite good, I think. I think he's underrated. Man, this is hard. This is hard. Does Glass be in the same tier as... You know what? But you gotta use Glass right too. And a lot of people like to bait with Glass. I'm not gonna call out no names of my homies in my squad, but you can't be baiting all the time with Glass. You're gonna bait a little bit, but you gotta play right with Glass, right? You gotta play right. Let's put him in B tier. Fuse. I will say Fuse is better than I thought for the most part. One of the squads that I play with, they helped me realize that he is a bit better. He's very good at knocking down equipment, which, you know, that is good. You can get random kills with it, especially in rank. People are bad and not very calibrated. You can just get free kills with them. And free kills happen a lot in rank. AK-12, one of the best guns in the game. Broken gun. Busted gun. High B tier. B tier's not bad. He's good op. He's good. Same thing with Capcan. I mean, Capcan's nice. Capcan might move up. Free kills. Good weapon. Free kills all the time. Scrubby kills, but free kills. It works. Wins games. All the time out lobbies. People getting killed by Capcan. People not checking their corners. Capcan tells you, bro. A true hunter always watches where he steps. And they ain't watching nothing. You're going to get got. You're going to get got. Chonka. He's not bad, but he's alright. D tier. I'm not gonna lie, I don't use Chonka at all real much, so I'm gonna speak just based on what I know. Then this is all my opinion, right? It's all my opinion. Chonka's okay. Good weapons. His LMG shreds walls. Good for rotates. Devastating stopping power. He's alright, bro, but why are you playing Chonka, right? Blitz. S tier. Who's better at Blitz and Monty? I don't know. The potential ROI is higher with Blitz because he's a lot more explosive than Monty. Blitz can come in your face, flash you. You can't see anything. You don't know what you're pressing, and he can blow you up for it. Blitz is definitely a more scarier op to face. He's generally harder to put down one-on-one than Monty. But post-plant Monty is very strong, incredibly strong. But post-plant situations don't happen as often in rank. Whatever. For now, I'll put Blitz a little bit higher than Monty. But, I mean, in general, in this tier list, if they're around, 3 stages of each other, they're around the same level. So, yeah, it's going to be ordered, obviously, because it's a tier list, but it's not super ordered, right? It's not super ordered. We're like, oh, if you're saying that Smoke's S tier, I'm not going to be mad. Smoke probably is S tier, or Twitch, too. Right? IQ. I like IQ. I've always been a fan of IQ. But, listen, man. Great gun, G8. I think it's probably my favorite weapon. My favorite assault rifle. Very strong, good. Oh, it's LMG, actually. Favorite automatic weapon right now is probably the G8. She's a 3-speed, which, you know me, I like to get up in there. Grenades. I think she has grenades. Her gadgets is just... it's decent, right? She's definitely pretty decent. I think she's underrated, underused, at least. She can easily take out gadgets from certain sites from below. People don't utilize her as much as she could. People won't expect it as well, too, if people use it. I've heard there's this trick with IQ and Dokkaebi that you can use when Dokkaebi hits the call. IQ pulls out her gadget. I think that's something that people can utilize a lot more, especially how strong Dokkaebi is right now. Dokkaebi's calling people on their phone. People are texting on their phone trying to get the Dokkaebi stuff off. IQ hits her gadget. Boom, that's where they're at. IQ can definitely be combined with Dokkaebi. I think she's kind of nice. Again, good weapon, so good fragging potential. Very strong weapon. But she's just not used as much, right? That being said, probably B tier. In my opinion. I think she's underrated. She's pretty good op. Jaeger. Jaeger's definitely a B tier operator. Probably higher than Ash. Jaeger, good weapon. They need to bring back Jaeger's ACOG. Bring him back. Oh, somebody. Hold on. We got a follow or something. What we get? The boy Deathbird. I think that might be you, Deathbird. What's good, bro? Appreciate the follow, Big G. Let me see. What was it talking about? Jaeger. Yeah, Jaeger's pretty nice. Good weapon. Decent tools. He has an observation blocker, and I think he has a barbed wire, which I think barbed wire overall is what I'd rather use an observation blocker because my teammates don't look at cams. My team does not look at cams at all. But good weapon. 2 speed, 2 armor, which I like. He can't make rotates, which puts him pretty down. If he can make rotates, I would definitely think he would be better than Wilma, because I think overall his gadget's probably a little bit better, like just the use of it. But Wilma's gadgets is much more flexible, I think, and Wilma can make rotates. And Wilma's guns are just as good as Jaeger's. Gunplay, they're around the same. So Wilma's Jaeger's pretty good. I think he's in a decent spot. Jaeger's good. If you pick Jaeger, you're not trolling. If you pick Jaeger, you're not trolling. Bandit, A tier. A tier, y'all. I used to say S tier, but you don't really need Bandit as much. I play Bandit a lot because of the C4. MP7 is probably my best gun on defense. That gun's nasty. 2 speed, 2 armor. His gadget's extremely strong. He's higher than... What am I doing? Hold on. He's better than Thatcher. Have him over Sentry. Yeah, he's around this level. Probably not as strong as Twitch or Smoke. Yeah, because Smoke you're using more in Twitch. Yeah. Very strong gadgets. You don't need them all the time, which is why I don't put them up here. A lot of these operators you probably want to bring, because I'll say Striker because I already talked about Striker. People got questions about Striker, I'll talk about him. But I've already talked about him, so I'm going to the next op. Yeah, but Bandit, good gadgets. Very strong weapon. MP7 is, like I said, MP7 is probably my favorite weapon on defense. Yeah, Bandit's nice. Buck. This is gonna be a hard one. Let me think about this. C8's very strong assault rifle, very good assault rifle. His DMR it's a DMR, so DMR is nice. His shotgun is nice too, very flexible, right? He gets outshined by Rim a lot. I do think he's better than Sledge overall. Kind of. Right, kind of. 2 armor, 2 speed. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. Better than Ash, I think, still, probably. Probably put him higher than Jaeger as well. Yeah. It's pretty nice. Yeah, Buck's good. Frost. C tier. Top of C tier. Better than Doc, I think. Frost. Kind of trash SMG. Kind of trash SMG. Shotgun got slammed to the ground after she came out. Super 9 used to be broken. Pretty much a sniper rifle. Busted weapon. They nerfed that to the ground. What carries Frost is her gadgets. The potential in it is very strong. Very strong. But it's an op that you can't use it too much, right? That's kind of reason to think about Capcan too. I mean, against halfway decent players, if you use these operators too much, their ROI goes down because you're going to be expecting it, right? Same thing with Frost, Capcan. Different about Capcan is that Capcan is a lot more flexible, I think. I don't say that, but Frost can make rotates with her pocket shotgun too, yeah? But her SMG's trash, and Capcan's SMG isn't. But yeah, the thing that carries Frost is her Frost traps, right? And people fall into those all the time for some reason. Blackbeard. I used to say S tier. But now I think he's still strong, I think. But he's not as scary for some reason to me. Not S tier. Still has a shield. But when he is played pretty well, my team tends to ban this operator because he's kind of nice. I'll put him in A tier. Somewhere around here. Again, he has a shield. Shields are strong. Frag grenade. His weapons are decent, right? He has a DMR, but people don't use it that much, at least on console, right? At least on console. At least on console. But a DMR is a DMR. His AR is alright. It's not great. It's okay. It's usable. He has a shield though. You know, he has a shield, and you know, he has a shield. Valkyrie, I still think that's tier. I don't care what anybody says. My teammates don't use the camera as well as they should, because I play with NPCs sometimes. But you know, Valkyrie's nice, bro. She's up there. Put some respect on Valkyrie's name. I'm putting her above shields. Valkyrie's nice, all right. NPX, one of my favorite weapons. C4, good for making plays. Overrating Thermite? I don't know. Yeah, Valkyrie's nice. Cameras everywhere to make plays for the whole team to use. Much better than 5-stack. I will say solo. I don't know, right? I don't know. But you can use her every round, and she's very strong. She's very strong. Capital. I'm just gonna leave him here for now. He's not a C tier. He's definitely pretty good. Capital's quite good. Yeah. Good weapons. LMG nice is what I use. His AR, I think it's the Para 308. It's good. Gadget's really nice. In rank can be difficult for most people to use. In ranked, again, I don't know. I don't think he's very consistent because he's so difficult. He has a lot going on. 3 speed though. 3 speed. Fragging potential weapons. Good gadget, but not the easiest to use for your average rank player. B tier, even though I think he's very strong. But in terms of rank, I'll put him in B tier. Caveira. Top of D tier for now. She's not bad, right? She's not bad. She's just, she has a very high ROI. Obviously, if she gets an interrogation, dang near win you the whole round. My opinion, her weapons are kind of trash. Her shotgun's decent. That's a weapon that I use when I use Caveira as her shotgun. Fast, 3 armors. She has impact grenades, which are nice. But she's whatever. It's Caveira, right? Normally in a 1v1, I'm normally slamming Caveira in a 1v1. Hibana, I think is quite good. I think Hibana's quite good. B tier maybe? Maybe low A tier? She does have that DMR now. 3 speed, flashbangs. She's just kind of hard to use overall. She's a bit more difficult to use. She takes time. I use Hibana quite a lot. A decent amount. And I do think she's kind of difficult. Sometimes I'll mess up how I use her pellets. And she's not great at making, breachable walls that you want to walk through, but she's good at making, here and there, you want to open up this part or give a little kill hole in this part. Pretty good for that. Very flexible. One of the most flexible ops in the game. Good fragging. High speed. Can take space quick. Bearing 9. Pretty much a pocket F2. I'm not going to be mad if you pick her. I'm putting her up. I'm bringing her up, bro. I don't care. I'm bringing her up behind Sentry because I think Sentry is very strong. Echo. Echo's B tier. Echo is B tier. Echo's pretty good, bro. He's got 3 drones now, which I don't know why they gave him 3 drones. You can have 1 in each site, and 1 on the roam is how I would probably normally play them. I don't play them that much, but just thinking off the head, that's how I play them. 2 good weapons, an MP5K, MP5 SD or something like that. Integrated silencer, which feels smooth when you're shooting it. Strong weapon. It also has a supernova. You can combine that with the bearing 9, pocket F2. Is he 2 armor 2 speed now? He can run across the map. Hey, he's nice. He's nice. Even though I think he's probably, I won't say he's better than Capcan. He's nice. Echo was nice, bro. Play Echo, bro. Just lay down a little bit and let Yokai do the rest. Let Yokai do the rest. We got a lot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take a while. Jackal. C7E, busted weapon. Very strong weapon. But Jackal is just off. He fell off. He fell off. I'm going to speed this up a little bit because I'm already getting tired of talking. I don't talk this much usually. And it's already been, about 36 minutes, I think. 39 minutes. So, yeah, we're going to keep it pushing. Mira, S tier. There's a reason why she's banned 9 out of 10 times the very first round. Even though I don't think she should be banned that much, it's annoying. It's one of the things I do not like about this game. The bans. But Mira's broken. You can't. She's busted. She's not broken. Let me take it back. She's just very strong, right? Even though she has a trillion counters, Ashe, Hibana, melee the freaking mirror, right? She's still, it's mirror. She makes whole site setups, can hold stuff, and then she can stall out of time. Vector, one of the coldest weapons in the game. C4, a mirror's her. There's a reason why she's banned 9 out of 10 times the very first round. She's nice. Makes rotates, pocket shot. She's nice. Ying, also S tier somewhere. I'm going to put Ying higher than the shield as well. Her Candela's one of the best utilities in the game. You get flash, you can't see, you don't know what you're pressing, you don't know where you're going. LMG is nice. I use the LMG with the suppressor. Yeah, you can get Candelas, making plays with the Candelas. That's all you really need. Legion now is B tier. They needed. He used to be one of the most flexible ops in the game, right? With I think he had impact grenades. He had impact grenades and a pocket shotgun, which put him somewhere in S tier back in the day. And that's when his Legion charges cycled a lot faster, right? But they slowed his Legion charges down. They took away his pocket shotgun. I think they took away his MPs too, yeah. So it's nowhere near as flexible. T5 is super nice still. But he's just kind of not in meta, but his charges are still quite good though. I might be putting fuse too high. Charges are quite good, right? She's nicer now. Scorpion Evil's a lot easier to use, even though it still has some recoil. It's definitely a lot easier to use, right? Good gadgets, good for shields. You can run around and hold on to one of your gadgets. You get a shield operation. You throw this down, bot, impact grenades. Pretty flexible operator. 3-speed, I think. Yeah, 3-speed, which I like. Small hurt box, female. Well, not all females got small hurt box. Fat lock. Yeah, she's cold. She's a fun operator to use too. Put her top of B tier for now. Around there somewhere. Okay, no, I'll put her over a cap. Dokubi, don't even gotta say anything. Busted. For some reason, they gave her an assault rifle. Like she needed it. She didn't need it. I'm not even going to complain about her gadget because we all know that needs to get out of here. It's ridiculous. SMG 12, busted weapon. Hard to use, at least on console. Can be quite hard to use. Takes a while to get good with that weapon. I'm still bad at it. But weapon takes lives. 3-speed, 3 armor. She's busted. She's busted. Vigil, probably one of my mains right now. Vigil's nice, bro. He's one of the few counters to. He didn't even counter Dokubi after you. One of the best counters is Snake, which Snake is busted. Spoiler alert, Snake's gonna be S tier. I think Vigil's pretty nice, bro. Especially in this fragging meta, bro. You run around Vigil, bro. You got the boss sheet is still cold. The K1A is nice. SMG 12. Hey, Vigil's nice, bro. Vigil, he's a fragger, bro. Sophia is definitely better than Ashe now, right? Better util. I wouldn't say better, but she has a concussion grenades joint. She's like a /Ella/Ashe. 2-speed, 2 armor. Hard breaching chargers now. She's quite good, bro. She's quite good, bro. She's pretty good, bro. Lion is pretty nice. Lion is pretty nice, too. He's definitely somewhere in B tier. He's definitely a B tier op. Very good. Easy combination, too, for rank. He can combine very easily with Dokubi. Combine very easily with, who else? Just can freeze the whole stage, right? Can freeze the whole state, freeze the whole map. B308, I think, very strong AR. It's definitely better than Ella. Hey, he's nice, bro. Ease of use is high. He's up there. He's up there. Finka, she's alright, right? She's pretty decent. She's somewhere in B tier for sure. Very good. Can heal you, that's not the main thing for me, but heal you while you're down, can pick you up, which happens more than not. Good weapons. LMG, nice. I think she has a Spear 308 too. I don't know. Pretty flexible op. One downside that people don't mention about her gadget when it's being used is that it can muffle the sounds around you, so you can't hear as well because you hear your heartbeat, from the drilling. Very good whenever pretty good gadget, but she's pretty decent, right? You won't complain when she's on your side too much. You won't complain. I will probably place her higher than Ash. Just round up here. Would I rather have a Buck or a Fika? Don't really care, to be honest. She's in there somewhere. Maestro, pretty decent. Then he gets countered very hard though, right? It's so easy to destroy his gadgets. Good weapons, right? Good weapons. For ranked, I don't know. I've come into good Maestro players where he just single-handedly stops rounds, yo. But you gotta be pretty decent with them. He's over Frost, for sure. So again, this is ranked, right? This is ranked. And I'm trying to be realistic here. Sorry. He's pretty good, yo. I'll put him C tier though. Top of C tier. Alba. D tier. D tier. MPX Storm, very strong weapon. No question about that. I mean, her Alba clones are just not that practical, right? I mean, granted in rank, especially lower rank, level ranks, anything below Emerald or Plat, maybe even that, people shoot the things off. Yeah, you get pinged, but like, okay, then they just run away, right? She's alright. Now, but boy, Maverick, I've been using him a lot more lately. Man, Maverick's nice, bro. Nobody really counters Maverick. You can't really counter Maverick besides shooting him. I mean, if you call that a counter. AR-15. Nice DMR. M4 is nice. Real nice. Yeah, he's up there. I'll put him low A tier because he is kind of niche, right? He's kind of niche, but hey, Maverick is him. Clash, S tier. Best shield. Yeah. Top 2. Second best operator in the game. Clash is a force to be reckoned with. Pretty much can be used as a portable mirror. Sit behind the shield, peek people. SMG is pretty nice, is what I use. The pocket SMG. Yeah, she's nice. She can be countered pretty easily. Not as easy as mirror, but she can be countered with flash bangs and EMPs. But Clash is devastating. It's devastating. If you're not ready for Clash, I mean, you might lose the whole round. She's broken. She's strong, very strong, very strong. Nomad's B tier. Pretty consistent, great weapon, a good flank watch operator, I think. Pretty easy, relatively easy to use. She's nice. She's nice. She's high B tier for a reason. Cade S tier. Cade S tier. Cade is S tier. I think Ying is better than Miro. Cade S tier, yo. He's up there. Very flexible operator. TSG is nasty. I'm not great with it, but it's nasty. His shock charges, shock walls, and ceilings. Very flexible. C4, good fragging potential. If you don't like the TSG, it has that little AUG weapon, which is nice submachine gun, but you should be running the TSG. Just get good. Cade's nice. Very good for ranked. It's the reason why he's banned a lot too. Flexible. Gridlock. Fat lock. F90 is bust. Strong weapon. Super strong weapon. She got a buff with her gadget, so it makes her flank watch a lot better. If you're not careful, that gadget can kill you. That gadget can kill you. That gadget can kill you if you don't take care of them. You just can't avoid them like you used to be able to. Easy to use too, pretty much. Pretty easy to use. Again, F90's nice. Pretty large hitbox for a female, you know. She needs to go in the Stairmaster for a little bit. I'll put her somewhere in B tier, right? Put her somewhere here in B tier. I might organize the tiers a little bit later. Just depends on how I feel, because I'm already a little tired. But still, tier list is tier list. If you're in the tier, you're in the tier, right? Mozzie. I think Mozzie's pretty good, bro. I think Mozzie is going to be a meta pick. He's got the C4, he's got the Commando. The Roni is kind of nice too. The Roni is kind of nice. I think we'll put you down if you hit your shots, right? I like his drone. It's pretty much a mute when he's banned, right? He's a good roamer. He's one of my favorite roamers. He's one of my favorite roamers. Ranked, you know, rank is all about running and gunning, basically. Man, I'm kind of wanting to put him A tier, but I'm not. Do I think he's better than Ella? No, right? No, but he's pretty good, bro. He's up there. Mozzie's up there, right? He's quite good. The thing about his gadgets, like the best thing about his gadget is just stopping the drones, not really using the drones, because a lot of times your teammate aren't in rank. You're not using the drones really that much, as you should. It's always just been like that, you know. Mozzie's in a good spot though. He's a good operator, definitely a good operator. Knock. She's a D tier operator. She's the D tier operator. Gadgets. Why? The only reason you're gonna use Knock is because you just like Knock, just to be an off, just to be a, I don't know what they call it, a black horse or something, or a dark horse. She's got the new DMR. All right. I think she's 2-speed, 2 armor, which I think she should be a 3-speed. That'll make her a little bit better as a fragger. She's just like whatever. It's Knock, you know. But not bad, but it's just not really good, right? Why would you use her? Why are you using Knock? Warden, ooh. Warden's A tier. Warden's A tier. His utility is selfish, right? But complete counter for Ying, which is probably one of the only counters outside of, Jaeger, Wamai. I don't know what else. Yeah. The shotgun SMG combo is deadly. If you're not like that, though, you got the MPX, which is still a strong weapon, but you're killing the rotation flexibility. C4. He has a C4. Come on now. Yeah, well, Warden is nice, bro. Warden is nice. Warden is nice. Aruni. I like me some Aruni, I'll tell you that much. Aruni can make plays. Aruni can make plays. I'm probably going to rate her higher than what most people rate her. I'm going to put her somewhere in B tier. Probably somewhere in low B tier, right? Somewhere around there. I think she's pretty good. G8, I love that weapon. She can make plays if the opponent's not ready, which happens a lot in ranked. Very good at taking space, getting in with that gadget, and she can surprise some people, right? I feel like you don't always gotta Aruni gadget into the site. You can Aruni gadget near the site and just take a lot of space and just pick people off. I do that all the time. Goyo, and she has flash grenades. Very good. Goyo, he's nice. I took away his ACOG. Flexible. Not the easiest to use because if you have certain teammates, they'll Goyo inside the site and they can potentially hurt you when you're trying to rotate back to site post-plan or in a time crunch situation. So not the easiest, right? Not as easy as people think. B tier. Maybe somewhere here, maybe. Pretty good. I'll put him higher than Mozzie. Yeah, I'll put him higher than Mozzie. Callie. That's a hard pick. She's good, right? Her gadget's good. I don't know where to put Callie, man. I don't know. I'm going to wait on Callie, to be honest. Callie's a tough one, man. Wamai's my boy, right? He's a B-top, though. He's right there with Jaeger. Put him higher than Jaeger. Just as good a weapon as Jaeger. A lot more flexible with the impacts and the shotgun rotates. The gadget, pretty much equivalent. I would still give the gadget use. I'll give it to Jaeger. But Wamai's just more flexible, right? Of water, Wamai. It's my dog. Yana. I have a friend that plays Yana. I don't know why he plays her so much. She's a F tier. She's D tier up. She's a D tier up. Pretty good at fragging, right? But like, come on, don't play Yana, bro. Why are you playing Yana? Oryx. What am I putting Oryx, bro? I think Oryx is pretty good, right? This is ranked, so rank's a lot more about fragging. He's decent. He's low B tier. I can see him being top of C tier, yeah. Low B tier. I like Oryx, so maybe I'm a bit biased. Ace. Ace is S tier. Ace is S tier. In rank, there's a reason why he's banned always frame 1, just like Mira, right? He's higher than Striker. Higher than Valkyrie, most likely. Better than Shields. Yeah. Better than Mira. Yeah. Listen, hard breaches are good, right, in rank. Especially they're very simple to use, very easy to use. Ying's a bit harder to use than, because you got to make plays off of Ying. She's free, but like not as free as Ace, right? Even though you can just, Ace is nice, you know. Yeah, it looks about right. I do value Thermite over Ace. Although Ace is a lot more flexible. They're around the same, to be honest. Look, they're around the same. Ace is broken. AK-12, nasty weapon. Better weapon than Thermite's weapon. I will say that. Melusi, A tier. Easy A tier. Easy A tier. She deserves a spot. Nice weapon, MP5, nice. Make rotates with a secondary shotgun. Flexible. Gadget, super strong. Slows down the enemy. React off of them. Good information. Melusi. And she's a sister. 0. D tier. D tier. Better than Pulse? Because of the weapon, yes. Weapon's nasty. Right? Weapon's nasty. 3 speed. He's better than Yana. Better than Alibi. Better than Knock. Better than Caveira. Better than Jackal, I guess. Caveira's better than Jackal. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's not. Why? Just why play him, right? Why play him? Hard breaches, yeah. Not trash, right? A lot of these ops aren't horrible, but it's a tier list, bro. Rooney, A tier. Rooney's A tier. Frag machine. If you're in a 1 against Rooney, good luck. Rooney's probably my heart. I probably got killed by Rooney more than any other operator in this game so far in this season. Rooney's nice, very flexible. Robot arm, rotates. 3 speed, which is a con, but she's got that DMR. She's slinging that thing across the map like Batman. Yeah, she's up there. I think she's better than Vigil. No, right? I think Vigil's a lot more scary. Not a lot more, but scarier. But she's putting you down, bro. People who play Rooney, they be slamming you. People who play Rooney slams you. For sure. Flores. C tier, bro. He fell off, bro. It used to be I put Flores, Twitch, and what's the other one? Homegirl, the other chick who hacks drones in the same area, but Flores just fell off meta, I think. Good weapon, right? Good weapon. But just kind of fell off. Just kind of fell off. You don't see him anymore. And I think that says something, you know. It says something. Thunderbird. I think Thunderbird's pretty decent. I think she's better than Doc. I think she's better than Frost. She's pretty nice, bro. Thunderbird is pretty good. She's definitely better now, especially with the addition of this broken operator Dokkaebi, right? Can heal you up. Got 3 of the joints. You can carry one around. You know, she's pretty nice. She's all right. You know, she's all right. Osa. 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 She's the bait queen. She's the bait queen, right? And she can bait like a mother sucker. 5.56, nice weapon, same weapon as Thermite. She's alright, right? She's alright. She's B tier, definitely used right. People are gonna ban her. Very situational, pretty good on maps like what's that map? Border for plants. She's alright. She's alright. Probably on the same level as Rooney. She's alright. She's alright, whatever. Thorn. Very high resurgence. She's A tier, bro. I got a lot to say about this op. Free kills, give you free kills. No skill. Set barbed wire, thorn trap. Can be a guaranteed death if you put the thorns next to a pipe that blows up. Devastating weapon. Uzi's devastating. Yeah, devastating weapon. Yeah, she's nice. She's an A-tier operator. Hate to say it, but she's an A-tier operator for sure. For sure. Azami. She S-tier still. Azami's still a zombie, bro. She's still a zombie. She gets to keep S-tier. Very flexible operator. She gets to be an A-tier still, bro. She deserves that spot. S-tier. She deserves S-tier. Sands, very niche. Very niche operator. Not bad at all. Just very niche. They are. What are we acronym now? Grim. Should be S-tier. He should be S-tier, but in ranked, not used as well. Good gun. I think the commando's super nice. Very flexible with the EMP and hard breaching device. You don't see that often. Pretty good solo and pretty good with teammates. Man, Grim's nice. And his gadget's not that clunky. 3-speed too. Man. He's cold. He's up here, bro. Grim's a demon. Solus is hard for me to rank, bro, because I've heard Solus is S tier, but I've been wanting to use Solus more. I need to use Solus more. And this is just going based off of what I know of Solus. I'll put it away. And Solus as well. Bravo. I guess here somewhere. She's pretty good, right? Not super hard to use. If you got a teammate that's not really fragging anybody that much, you can have that teammate as, util clear with Brava, which is nice. But at the same time, in ranked, people use that too much and don't realize that they spend a lot of time. I have teammates that do this. They spend a lot of time hacking stuff. By the end of the round, your teammates are dead, and then you're rushing inside, and you're either picking up kills at the end that don't really matter. You're like, oh, what's going on with you guys? I have more kills than you, but you're on your drone the whole time. Some of the times you're not really impacting the match. It's the same issue with Twitch, right? But Twitch is Twitch, so can give a placebo on making a player look better than they are, but really they're part of the reason that the team is losing because they're not being very efficient with their time and their use of the drone. She's B tier. Good operator. Fenrir fell off, right? With the activation of only 2. I think he's still nice. I think he's still A tier. Yeah, I think he's still A tier. Somewhere around here. I think he's still good. MP7 again, one of the best weapons on defense. One of my favorite weapons as well. Fenrir's good. Not the easiest to use, right? but still nice, bro. People get caught in Fenrir, they can't see, they start panicking, especially in ranked. People panic very easily. I panic when I'm in Fenrir a lot of times myself, and you get caught in Fenrir, you're just going up a creek without a paddle. Ram is A tier. Ram is A tier. When she's viable, she's very viable. Better than Buck, better than Sledge. Not only is she good at vert, she's good at just making sound, masking sound. She's good at plays. R4C, good weapon. Stun grenades, very nice, makes plays. Ram is her. She's A tier. She's A tier. Ram is A tier for sure. Somewhere around there. 2-row. Ooh, he's either A tier or S tier. I'm gonna put Tube low S tier. Tube is very strong. Very strong. He's not banned as much as he should be too. DMR deadly. You can play in sight with him. You can roam with him. Although you'll probably get a higher rate of return if you play around sight. He's not the super roamer, but pretty easy to use, right? 2-row's nice, bro. Not many counters. I don't even know who counters 2-row. He's nice. He's nice. Deimos. Man, Deimos is nasty, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, bro. He's not the easiest to use, but I've used him so much, I don't think he's difficult. One of the operators that I use in a 2v1, a 1v1, dang near upping your chances by 50% that you win in the game. If you're in a 2v1 situation post playing, or even before post playing, he's nasty, right? He gets better as the round progresses. Deimos is a demon. Let's put him he's an S tier somewhere. Deimos is a demon. Scopos. I think Scopos is pretty good. How good, I don't know. I think she's quite flexible. I'm probably gonna use Dope Scopos a lot more. That's another operator that I want to use more. I think she's pretty flexible just with her drones. Her weapon is pretty good. Her weapon is quite good. Her weapon is quite good. I might be underrating her right now, but I'm going to use her. And I'll probably end up changing my opinion of Scopos a lot. She probably could be going higher, but right now I'm thinking somewhere in B. I don't got much experience with her still, but I'm thinking somewhere in B. Right? Better than Oryx, better than IQ, better than Osa, better than Ash. I'll put her higher than Legion, higher than Aruni. I think she's pretty good. She's pretty good op. Rora, ooh. Rora's good. She's good, man. She's good at what she does. She's good at what she does. She's pretty good. Roar's pretty good, man. Somewhere in there. Roar's good. Denari. Oof. Rank Denari's kind of crazy. He's kind of cracked, I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of cracked. Easy, pretty easy to use, I think. Yeah, he's kind of cracked. Denari's kind of cracked. Alright, I'll go ahead and rank Callie. Alright, Callie, I don't really know, right? So the way that people use her, I think they misplay her quite a little bit. especially my teammates when they use her, they're not using it to her full potential. She's kind of difficult, can be difficult. It's very easy to fall in the trap of just baiting with Calais, just like with Glass. Even though I think Glass can have the potential to be A tier. Calais in the same position somewhat. But she's just getting misused. She's going to get misused. She's going to get misused. Because of that, I'll put her, I don't know, maybe above her there. Nah, you know what? To be honest, I can't even think anymore. I'm already tired. Whatever, B tier somewhere. Who cares? Solus. She should be A tier. I'm gonna play Solus more. And I'm pretty sure I'll put her maybe somewhere in A tier. But right now, B tier. She's not broken like she used to be, but she's somewhere in B tier, right? I'll put her here. Do I think she's better than Legion? Yeah, probably. Scopos. If you like to roam, she can be very strong. You just got to figure her out better. No, I'm going to put her up here, bro. Her stuff is really nice now that I think about it. Yeah, she's quite nice. She's quite nice. All right. Now we're going to do some quick ordering. Give me a second to think. We'll do a little quick ordering, all right? Anything that sticks out that I feel like that should be addressed. Again, so how I'm ordering this is that ultimately, if you're in the tier, you're in the tier, right? If you're in the tier, you're in the tier. Now, if you're at the end of a tier at the top, you can be pushed down, you can be pushed, or you can stay in that tier, vice versa. Right, for instance, Vigil, I can see him being an S tier because how good he is right now, but he also A tier, right? He's on the cusp. Same with Aruni, right? She's around that level too. Grim. So keep in mind, like the top 3 of a tier, or maybe 4 or whatever, they can be pushed up. They're very strong, right? Deimos, I feel like he deserves to be in that S tier because he can be extremely strong. So best in the game, I think Doe could be probably. She's incredibly annoying. I'll rate Mira a bit lower. I mean, she's good, but like look where she's at. She's like, there's so many more ops that I put in front of her, right? She shouldn't be banned as much as she is. It's annoying. Mostly because I want to play her sometimes, but you can't play Mira, bro. You can't even play her. She's not that good. People are just so lazy they don't want to learn how to work around things. Now, my thing is Ashe. I feel like that's kind of debatable in my head because I use her so much. She frags. She just frags. She frags. She just gets kills. She just gets kills. She's going up. I'm sorry. She just gets kills. That's it. I kind of want to move Glass up. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm really wanting to move Glass up, bro. I'm really wanting to move him up. He should not be in the middle of this pack, I feel like. I'm moving Glass up, bro. Still B tier. Doesn't really matter, right? Still B tier. To me, this is looking pretty decent. Listen, Chichanka's not that bad. Put Alibi in last. You know what? Y'all know you're trash, kind of. Yeah, this is going to be it so far. Feel free to, post things in the comments or whatever when I post this as a video. I'm definitely willing to, looking forward to discuss some things with especially with my friends that'll probably watch this video. And, yeah. I think that's going to be it for now. It looks pretty good to me, I'm not going to lie. It looks pretty good to me. Again, it's not perfect, but again, if you put Deimos down here, I'm not going to be mad. Still good, still good. If you put Clash down here in B tier, you're tripping. You're tripping. Right? You're tripping. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I'm about to cut the video here, YouTube video here. We're ending around an hour and 20. So I think that's pretty quick time, relative. Sorry I didn't give complete explanations. What's up, T? Bro, you came in at the last minute, bro. But it's alright. You got any questions on the list, bro? I was just about to end the stream. So I'll let you take a look at the list. I don't know how much you heard. I've been live for an hour 20, but this will be a YouTube video. But I guess I can do a quick recap. So basically, here's my tiers. Don't look too much in the exact order, right? Unless you're at the end of a tier, that can be kind of, on the cusp. I can argue Deimos is a little lower than S, but I also still think he's very strong. His ROI at the end of a game is very strong. Do I think Dogby is the best? Probably. She's incredibly strong. I've already had an explanation on that, so you can go back to the video. But if you got any, disputes where you would, move one, like if you got one in a whole nother tier that should be another tier, let me know. Looking forward to see your opinion on that. Flores, I can see it, to be honest. You know what? I think you might be right. It's just recently you haven't seen people use him that much. He has a good weapon. I was kind of, when I did put Flores there, I was kind of like, maybe I'm lowballing just because I haven't seen him use, because he was used a lot more in the last season. And I used to think in my last tier list that I made maybe 6 months ago, I have him, Brava, and Twitch literally relatively in the same tier. But now I think there's some separation. Where would you put him? Where exactly would you put him then in B? Or does it not really matter to you? Like, where would you put him? Because I don't disagree. He can probably go up, to be honest. I'm just curious. Where would you put him? He's just an op at clearing all util. I think he is up with Gridlock. It's Gridlock. Yeah, you might be right. But when it comes to clearing util, do you think it's better than Fuse? Because I think Fuse is a lot easier to use. Yeah, pros pick him a lot, but you keep in mind this is a ranked, It says a ranked tier list, and he's very good, right? He's very good at destroying util, but I think Fuse can do the same thing. He can get free kills in ranked a lot easier, and he also, and I think he's a lot easier to use, and people can still shoot the drone if you don't detonate it right. And the drone can be kind of hard to use. He's a safe play. You talking about Flores? I'll agree though. I think Capkin's better than him though. Maybe even Cali too, bro. I don't know. Yeah, mute cancel him. I just think he's kind of overshadowed by what other people can do. I think I'm going to keep him C tier for now. Because I don't see him in the same level as Gridlock or Fuse, to be honest. Before, I would think he's better than both, actually. But now it's just, I don't know. I have to see him more. People are not using him. But the same thing, though. People don't use IQ. But I still think IQ is good. Good fragging potential, 3-speed, which I really like. She's just underused. Flores is underused right now, too, but I think she has a bit more. I think he may have it right since others are better. Yeah. What do you think about the S tier? What do you think about the S tier? Yeah, so Snake would be S tier for sure. I forgot to mention that. I'm glad you said that before I closed the YouTube video. Well, what I put Snake's he's just not on the list. That's why I didn't rank him. But Snake, I would put Snake definitely S tier. Where at? Let me think. I think I would put Snake around Ace. I put him above Ying right now, just how, popular, not just popular, but like the meta. I'd put him above Ying right now, even though I think Ying's probably better. But just how demoralized a Snake can be, and how in the F2, I'll put him around here. I'd put him around definitely between Ace and Mute area, He's definitely highest tier. He's up there. It really depends if you have comms. Yeah, it's true. That is true. All right, bro. I appreciate it. All right, bro. Thanks for coming through. But I'm going to end the YouTube video here. All right. I appreciate y'all for coming through on the Twitch. But for YouTube, the first of many videos on my way back. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. What you would change. And, yeah, appreciate it. Your boy Troy out of here.